Assalamu alaikum sisters. The purpose of making this video is to share my journey with you all. It might be helpful for those who are struggling and facing challenges on daily basis with their children. Before starting my topic, I would like to initiate with the verse of Quran. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. And indeed we have made the Quran easy to understand and remember. Another verse from the Quran, إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. For indeed with hardship will be ease. So before starting my topic, I should have introduced myself to all of you. We started doing memorization since like 4 years back. Yes, and it took entire 3 years to complete the Quran. My daughter, who was 7 years old when she started her Quran, and then later on when she was 8 years old, she started her memorization. In the beginning, it was an easy journey. We think that it will be easy for us, but as time passes, it was getting difficult. It was not at all easy. Challenges started developing and we were facing like difficulties, and there we got stuck. Now let's see how we can solve this problem, how we can face these challenges when it comes in our life. So I hope if I'll share my challenges, if I'll share my mistakes that I have made through my journey with you all, it will be really beneficial, InshaAllah. I would like to say thank you for the massive response for this topic. Many messages I have received from mothers all around the world that pushed me to discuss this. So let's start. I did my memorization 17 years back in 2003, and it's been over a decade since I'm teaching, and because it's my profession that I'm really blessed with, I came to know that people, including myself, who are in this great journey of memorization, faces their own individual struggles, and obviously their struggles are different. Some struggles with their child's memory. Some mothers have like stress and anxiety because of no support from their husbands and families, and along with that, the major struggle comes up with the maintaining of the revision, or you can say a manzil. So no matter how hard sometimes we work, but still we get nothing. It happens because sometimes we are not in a right direction, maybe, yes, or if you are taking too much counseling or not taking any counseling, or if you are putting a lot of hard work with no time management, or if you are in hurry, and also you are not seeking help of a teacher. Now when I started my journey with my daughter, she was 7 years old, and at that time she was in grade 1. We quit school and started madrasa, where she spent 2 years, 1 year for with looking reading, that is called Nazra, and then she did just 30 only by looking, and then 1 year memorizing 10 juz. Believe me, she took only 1 year to memorize 10 juz, and then rest of the 20 juz, 2 years with so many ups and downs. For the first 6 months, we did not found any good Islamic school here in Canada, so I had no choice left rather than to homeschool her Quran or to quit her Hifz. Now it was not at all an easy decision or a solution that we should have quit her Hifz. Like, it was really difficult, and then finally we opted for doing Hifz at home. So we worked day and night. We used to get up before sunrise. We used to sleep just right after sunset. And after this much hard work, what happened? Her juz are slipping away. They are started evaporating with no reason, with no skip of day, with no absence. I don't know what was happening at that time. I cried, I yelled. I was totally on the wrong direction. I went into depression. Her Quran was zero mistake before that, and now what a disaster I was facing. And at that point, my husband and I thought that now yes, this is the final decision we should take to stop her memorization. But you know, honestly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has his own plans. We found out a very good teacher and a very good school for Hifz, but in another city. So that's the another part of the story, that how me and my husband used to manage her school from one city to another city. It was not at all easy. Now let's come to the point. Anyways, today I'm going to share the tips and techniques that I have applied on myself and on my daughter. We follow all these rules religiously even today. So let's begin. When we are in the process of memorization, we should know what factors affect the memorization. So number 1, late night sleeping patterns. Yes, late night sleeping patterns. A child should start preparing for bed right after Maghrib prayer and should go to sleep once praying Isha. Okay, now too much screen time. I must say here, especially those who are memorizing should reduce their screen time below to the level of 0. And yes, this is very important. Too much screen time really affects your memory. Unnecessary much outdoor plans during the weekdays, especially like mehndi, dholkiyan, like weddings, that includes music functions. All these, keep yourself and your family away from the sinful events. Weddings full of music functions. Let's come on to the peer group talk. Peer group talk matters a lot. You should keep an eye that from whom your child is sitting and from whom he is talking. Okay, conversation matters a lot. There should be a clean peer group of your child. Please keep an eye with whom your child is sitting or talking every day. Now, unaware of daily Quran schedule. It includes if a mother is not aware of his or her child daily daily lessons. A mother should always aware of the daily lessons, what her child is going through in the madrasa, what he or she is reading on daily basis. You should have knowledge of the number of juz and the revision process. If your child is skipping verses with the teacher during recitation, it really affects a lot. It reflects back later in a disastrous way. If sabak is not perfectly memorized, and even if memorized perfectly but read with the teacher was not zero mistake. A teacher holds the responsibility of listening the sabak of his student carefully and make sure that a child should read his sabak perfectly. Tiredness. Your child should not be tired at all when he wake up. Also, if he reads too much and get tired, please release him and give him or her a break. Too much fast recitation. Yes, Quran evaporates with too much fast recitation. There are many hadiths in which we are motivated to read slow. If we read slow, it will help us to gain strength in our memorization. A child should read with very slow recitation by following all the tajweed rules. The slower the child reads, the strong the Quran will be. Lack of practice. Give him a chance to practice at least for 1 to 2 hours a day with looking and without looking as well. That is called self-work, homework. Keeping in mind that learning habits of the current times are not similar to the ones experienced by the kids of early 90s like us. So you should flexible yourself within the time you are entering every day, within the time we are right now. Now, before closing my video, seek Allah's help. Make lots of dua and tahajjud. Never underestimate the power of dua and sujood. Purify your intents and work on your willpower and motivation. And never hesitate and shy to take counseling from those who have more experience than you. I wish you all the very best with your endeavors. InshaAllah, in the next video, I'll share how to fix the mistakes and how to make Quran strong in a lighter way, in a lighter tone, InshaAllah. If you find this video helpful, please share your feedback in the comment section. Do like, share and subscribe for more videos. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.